Hello and welcome. My name is Rachel. I go by Rainbow Rach online, and I have prepared for us today a cord cutting cleansing meditation. So if you're not sure what energetic cords are, just quickly I will say that you can have cords with people, behaviors, places, and it's just an energetic connection or attachment to, like I said, another person, place, behavior, whatever it may be. Cords are very diverse. If you want to dive in deeper and know more, there's plenty of videos here on YouTube or anywhere else to kind of go into more detail, but I really just want to focus on the meditation side of the clearing today. So I'm going to start by lighting a candle. And we're just going to set an intention as we light our candle. Feel free to light one at home. Feel free to spark up any ganja if that's part of your ritual. Get cozy, get comfy. Let's all take a big sip of water. And just check in with your body. If you'd rather lay down or sit up, it's completely up to you. It's just whatever your body wants to do right now. And then we're going to just find our breath, get in tune with our breath. Maybe it's the first time you've tuned into your breath today. Just take a moment to tap into where you are breathing. Maybe it's in your chest, your lower belly, your back. Wherever it is, on this next exhale, blow air out and then relax the part of the body that you are breathing into. Let's come back to our intention for our clearing practice today. But clearing is super important for our spiritual hygiene. We walk around in this world and we can pick up a lot of people's energies, especially if you identify yourself as an empath. And clearing these cords, it's not like a one-time thing. It's not like you do it once a year or whatever. Like I personally try to do this practice at least once a week. It doesn't have to be this big production. It can just be the intention to release what doesn't serve and really align yourself with that releasing. So you don't have to have any fancy tools. I am doing a more ceremonial style, so that's why I want to have like my selenite wand and my candle, but you really don't need anything for this other than yourself. But go ahead and come back to your breath. And as you're trying to get focused on your breath, what thoughts are keeping you from that? Maybe you're circulating drama in your head. Maybe you have anxiety. Maybe you are in the waves of depression right now. Maybe it's joy. Whatever wants to come up, allow it to. This is a safe space for our fears to come up so that we can use them as our guide. Just allow the thoughts to come. We're not trying to control our thoughts. We're not judging ourselves for our thoughts. We're really just trying to observe. Isn't that interesting, you can say? Maybe you've had recurring dreams lately. Maybe you have, if there's just that circulating thought in your mind, if there's worry about money, if there's worry about job security or your future or your past, like that's what we want to detach ourselves from. We want to clear space and cut those attachments with things like worry and fear and anxiety and doubt and drama, so that we can clear space for more abundance, more blessings to come into us, more money. The more clear space that we can clear, the less heavy lifting that the universe has to do, and the more open and receptive that we can be. So really quick with that candle, you can hold it here. But we're going to come back to an intention. What habit, what drama, what person that keeps coming up in your mind, what are you ready to let go of so that you can make space for the big shit trying to get into your life? What is holding you back? Maybe it's being really reactive and having a quick temper. I'm just going to set the intention. We are intending to release this bad habit, this drama, this person out of our lives. We are choosing ourselves. We are choosing to create space and leave ourselves open to receive the blessings coming to us. And then instead of clearing with sage or Palo Santo today, I really want to clear with this little singing bowl. Excuse my sleepy eyes, I just got very relaxed. Okay, but again, let's just allow yourself to receive this. I am imagining this is clearing my space, this is clearing my house, and also the vibrations are healing your space through the phone. Deep breath in. And we'll do this kind of like a body scan. So I have my selenite wand right here. You can find selenite wands a lot of places. This is what I like to use. It's just an easy thing I have. You can also use like an actual butter knife from your kitchen. You could use a real knife. You could use any crystal that has a point. I don't have any crystals nearby. I mean, you could use like a piece of Palo Santo if you wanted to. It's not really about the tool that you're using, it's about the intention that you're bringing. So I like to just do a quick scan from my crown all the way to my root on the front side. Not necessarily releasing anything here, more just like a body scan, trying to pick up and be aware of anything that might be out of alignment that's in our field. And under the feet, up the back side. Our auric field actually extends quite a ways from our body. And even just bringing your awareness to the area can help clear some shit that's not for your highest good. I did that quick run, and as I'm doing that, I'm obviously putting intention that it's doing that same clearing for you. If you have selenite at home, feel free to also use that and use that along with me. But first, I want to start at the heart. I don't really usually actually start at the heart, but I don't know, maybe we have some heart shit to heal. Maybe there's drama, maybe there's resentment or someone that you need to forgive, even if you're not in the wrong. Like, there's, it's just, we just wrapped up holidays. We're wrapping up holidays, I guess, with Kwanzaa. And we're around family a lot of the time. And sometimes being around family can show us parts of ourselves that are unhealed. And it can show us kind of the more low vibrational parts of ourselves. And so what did the holidays maybe bring up for you? What is this month? What is this year brought up for you in that sense? What has this year brought up with you in terms of resentment? Maybe you resent Miss Rona for ruining the year, which is totally this year has been full of some heavy shit, but it is a choice to focus on the heavy shit, So let's clear the heavy shit. And I actually don't want to completely cut the cord here. I want to thin it out. So that's my intention. I do not want to splice these cords. I'd like to thin them so that they naturally, these cords naturally can fall away in their own time, and they have the time and space to do that. It's kind of like how I would see like inducing labor versus letting labor progress itself, like if it's someone giving birth. So that's kind of how I see that. So I'm just going to start at the heart. I'm going to do these circling motions since I don't want the cord to actually be fully cut. And we are leaving behind resentment, making space for forgiveness. Sometimes this is resentment for ourselves. Sometimes we can speak really meanly to ourselves. So maybe it's that resentment. It's a self-resentment. Maybe it's with a family member. Like, whatever comes up for you. Let's go with that. To the back of the heart for a minute. Getting the urge to move to the shoulders now. So the shoulders are a space where we can hold the weight of the world. We can put all this pressure on ourselves. We can focus on lack and not focus on what we're doing right, and just focus on everything that's going wrong. So I want us to allow space for the things that have gone wrong to come up. Again, this is a safe space. It is safe to allow your fears to come up. You are supported and you are held energetically in this space. Coming up for me here. But another thing, like I said with the shoulders, like we're putting pressure on ourselves. Where can we take the pressure off? What do we need to release to free ourselves from this weight that's just holding us down, making us feel heavy and dense and just not our highest and best selves? What is residing here? What is coming up for you? What came up in that long pause? So I'm going to sweep this through. Again, in their circular motion, I'm not trying to completely cut the cord. Just want to weaken it. Allowing time and space for the cord to make that choice to leave with your powerful intention. So what are we intending out to be gone with these cords releasing on our shoulders? Other side. Keep holding the vision of what you're releasing. And in that space, what are you making space for? Maybe it's gratitude. Maybe it's being proud of yourself. Maybe it's releasing the drama. Welcoming in forgiveness, welcoming in love. The back of the neck is next. Giving up all the stories that were not supported. Giving up the stories that were not taken care of. Giving up the stories that we are not good enough. Big inhale, fill up your belly. Exhale, release it. Awareness comes to the throat. I'm going to continue a circular motion. Where are you not speaking your truth? Where are you biting your tongue? Where are you giving others power? Where are you making choices that are keeping you in the same cycle that you've been in? Decide if you're ready to part with that. Decide if you're ready to step into your abundance. Decide that you're ready to step into your worth. Let your body move how it wants to. Typically when our bodies move, have the urge to move in this work is because it's releasing. It's getting rid of tension. It's getting rid of stories. In some cases, these stories might have lingered in our body for months, for years, for decades. Bring your awareness up to our frontal lobe. What lies are you seeing as truth? This could deal with romantic partnerships. This could deal with situations where we just generally don't trust. Again, the situation with Miss Rona, with lots of stuff out there that we can give our power to, and we can really, fear is a potent food, and when you are giving your fear to something, that's really, really going to help it grow. So where are you giving your fear? Where are you feeding the shit you don't want to happen to you with your fear? Let's release anything that does not serve. And welcome in trust. We welcome in anxiety. We part with anxiety so that we may welcome in trust and stability and knowing that we are supported. Just clear at the top of the head, really making an opening so that any other lingering energies that are not here for our highest and best are escorted out. I want you to imagine from your heart a golden grid coming up and out, connecting down at the bottom and then connecting back at the heart. So it's like a torus grid. And this is again golden. Gold is great for protection. I have it on both wrists. It's great for abundance. It's great for keeping a clear channel. So we're imagining this gold torus field around us, protecting us, making sure that we are safe over the next few days while these few cords will release. It could be a few, it could be hundreds. You just never know with cords. So let's close out with a little bit of deeper guided meditation. Visualizing the person that you want to be, the person that you are becoming, one step at a time, one day at a time. What do they dress like? What do they sound like? What are they doing in their day? Let yourself dream. How does that person respond rather than react? How does that person handle drama and family crises? How does that person handle stress or debt or overwhelm? Do they do it with grace, or do they do it with a hectic energy? What relationships do you need to make less time for? What relationships are not serving you whatsoever? What relationships are you staying with for a false sense of safety? It's time to let go of everything that holds us back, even if it's hard, because we trust what is coming. Allowing these cords to release, letting them go, sends a signal out that we are ready for the next step. This does not mean the next step is the step that we have in mind. It's often a step that we either are getting a lesson from or a step up from. Both are neither is good or bad. It's all about the way you perceive it. All of us are on different journeys and different timelines. What's important here is to hold the vision. It's to hold the greater picture that you see for yourself, for your family, and getting rid of anything that comes in the way of that without doing harm to others or yourself. Stay here as long as you'd like. Stay here just remembering what you want to bring in and releasing everything that does not align with that. People, places, behaviors, patterns, quick temperament, shitty sex, relationships with horrible communication. Get rid of the shit that doesn't serve. Thank you so much for participating in this. I really hope that this helps you just move along on your journey and really can change the game, change your manifestation game, and open your eyes to maybe something that you're holding on to that you didn't see. So enjoy your morning, evening, night, and I'll see you in the next video.